Hi, my beautiful people, Florence Najuma, your midwife and health educator, back again. In my last video, we talked about preconception care and reasons why you need preconception care. We are still continuing with preconception care, and in one of the reasons as to why you need preconception care was nutrition guidance. So today we are going to have some nutrition guidance regarding preconception care. And before we even look at the nutrition guidance of today, I want us to look at it this way, because on this channel we simplify terms, we simplify things, we speak in the community language way. So before we go deep into that, I would like us to look at it this way, look at it in terms of a sower, a seed, and ground where the seed is going to be sown, where you're going to plant. First of all, you need fertile ground. You need the soil that is okay for that particular seeds that you're going to sow. You need quality seed, okay? And then even the sower needs to know what they are doing. So we can liken it to that. Why? Because in one of the reasons as to why you need preconception care, I explained and said that many times we lose a point where in the embryonic period from 3 weeks to 8 weeks after conception, after week 3, between week 3 and week 8, that is the embryonic period. That is the period of organogenesis and morphology. That is the period when seed cells are taking their shape. That is the period when organs are being made. But unfortunately, many times women find out that they are pregnant after 2 months, after a whole month. By the time you realize that you have conceived 4 weeks, organs have already started being formed. So that means if we are to have good preconception care, if we are to have good ground for this seed that is coming into this ground, the ground should have been prepared before. These issues of where we miss a point is after realizing that you have conceived, that is when you realize you need to change your diet, and yet some organs like have already been formed. There are these organs that come in very early. The brain, because it has to start commanding the formation of whatever of all other organs. So we do not want to lose that point. So that is why today we want to prepare the ground. We want to prepare the ground. We want quality seed. Even the quality seed that is coming into this ground has to be prepared, has to be of quality. I mean the sperm and the egg, that one from the lady, they have to be of quality. And what makes them quality is nutrition guidance. Okay, so I don't know what you thought I was going to talk about first as to what you need for preconception care, nutrition guidance, but I'll start with water. We need water, you need water, the body needs water. Water is very important. The body needs to be hydrated as we prepare to conceive. This water is the one that is going to be used to transport everything that we are going to talk about. The nutrients that you're waiting to hear on have to be transported around. Water will aid in the saturation. Water will help in the absorption of the nutrients. It keeps the body, hydrated. When you're dehydrated, you're stressed. Your body cells are stressed, and that alone brings in a negative impact on fertility. So we need water, because 60% of your body, 60% of our bodies is water. So we need water. Try, if you're really into preconception care, try to take those glasses of water that you have always heard of. Take water, take 8 glasses of water every day. You do not need to be stressed as you prepare to conceive. So after water, we need our bodies free from oxidative stress. And before I talk of antioxidants, I just want to bring this to insight, and I believe that whoever is watching me, you could have realized this, or you may not have noticed, you may not be aware because you don't work, it has not happened to any of your close friends, or you do not work in a hospital, but in my first video, I told you I have an experience of over 22 years as a midwife. But I remember during my training as a midwife, 3 years, I started as a diploma midwife for 3 years. I trained for 3 years. But during those 3 years, I think I encountered congenital abnormalities on the labor ward, at the labor ward, probably once or twice. And remember those days, if there was a congenital anomaly that was delivered, everybody would call. Even if you were off, someone would call, members, come, there's a congenital anomaly, and everybody comes around, and you see, because it is like you may never see it again. But it is different these days. It's very different. Congenital abnormalities are very common. The world is polluted, and yet you are not going to keep on shifting. They bring a factory near where you are and you shift. Where you go, you'll find another one, or another factory will come near you. The foods that we eat, yes, we talk about we would like to have organic foods, but you're not going to be able to get organic foods all the time. Much as I pray that you try to get organic foods. So what we eat, the chemicals, all these things that are around us, we are full of chemicals are all around us. The food is polluted, the environment is polluted, the body has a lot of chemicals in it, the body cells are under oxidative stress. So as you prepare for conception, you need antioxidants. You need antioxidants to protect the body, antioxidants to protect the sperm, antioxidants to protect the egg. These antioxidants are going to enable the sperm to be of quality and the egg to be of quality. And the body, and the general body, where we are going to plant our seeds, that body needs to be oxidative, stress-free. So we need antioxidants. And where do we get antioxidants from? We get antioxidants from fruits that have vitamin C. We can have antioxidants. Here I have apples. You can get antioxidant. Tomatoes have good antioxidants. Onions are good antioxidants. So wherever you can get vitamin C, even avocado has antioxidants. So we really need antioxidants. Cayenne. And before we go on, I would like to say that too much of everything is bad. I'm sure everybody, you know that. We shouldn't take too much of anything. Even too much of anything here wouldn't be good. So cayenne has very good vitamin C, and it has very good vitamin C. So please try to take foods, try to take vegetables that have vitamin C, so that you have these antioxidants. And then vitamin E2 is also a very good antioxidant, because we already said the antioxidants protect the sperm, protect the egg. Vitamin E actually works hand in hand with selenium to improve fertility. You need your fertility to be improved. You may wait on to conceive, and you may never conceive. And what you simply need is a vitamin like vitamin E. So vitamin E, by the way, also helps in uterine lining. It supports when the uterine lining is healthy, then implantation, whatever we are planting, will embed, will go in very well, and it will not be aborted, it will not be discarded by the body. So vitamin E can be got from green leafy vegetables. I have a variety here. I have what we call dodo here. I have a variety. You have green leafy vegetables from wherever you are. You'll get vitamin E from there. If you have spinach, it has very good vitamin E. Avocado has very good vitamin E. Whole grains have very good vitamin E. And before actually we go away with antioxidants and foods or fruits or vegetables that aid in quality, I want to talk about the mighty watermelon. The watermelon, of recent, I landed on a study that I published in 2023 on male infertility and the watermelon. I have loved the watermelon. This watermelon has very good properties. It has phytochemicals that help on the male counterparts. It improves on sperm quality. The watermelon reverses erectile dysfunction. it aids a lot as far as male fertility is concerned. And why am I so happy about that is for my sisters, especially for us in developing countries here in Africa, when there is absence, when a time goes by and there is no child, you realize that most of the blame goes to the woman. The woman is always requested, is the one who the family asks. She doesn't have, she's not giving us children, and yet many times we have found out that the problem is not with the woman, the problem might be with the man. So, my dear sister, whoever is there, just give him a watermelon as we prepare for conception. You might do your family something good. So the watermelon is very good as far as male fertility is concerned. You can just go in and Google watermelon and male fertility. Very important. And still with balancing hormones, especially with us as women, as you prepare to conceive, you need your hormones balanced. You need a menstrual cycle that has no issues. And the okra does it very well. Okra is very good in preparing the body for that, in having a good menstrual cycle, a menstrual cycle that is cleared of disturbances. I don't know what you call it. You can tell me in the comment section what you call okra, but at least okra found the word okra to be a bit universal, but it has a variety of names from different regions of the world. My friends in Germany, can I know what you call okra? So we need you add the watermelon and okra onto the antioxidants and balancing of hormones. And we need vitamin B9. Vitamin B9 is folic acid. Folic acid is very much needed as we prepare to conceive. Folic acid is actually in antenatal care for us here. I don't know whether that is what happens all around, but for us in developing countries, because of our other issues, all mothers take that folic acid throughout, and we are encouraging them to start it before. And whoever is viewing me, I would request that you start on folic acid at least 2 months before. If you can take it for 6 months before, well and good, before you conceive, as you prepare for conception. We are looking at preconception care because this folic acid is going to help in cell division. Folic acid is a raw material needed in cell division, in cell replication. It is needed in DNA synthesis. Folic acid is going to help in prevention of conditions like neurotube defects. Okay, the brain and the spinal cord, in their formation, they need folic acid. And many times women get miscarriages and abortions, and the reason might not be found out. Yes, when we are looking at reasons, causes of abortions, one of the reasons is unknown. So why? Because we have the body disowns. When you conceive and what has been conceived has abnormal chromosomes, then the body will disown it. You may miscarriage. Sometimes you may even never realize you actually had conceived, but the body disowns it. So folic acid is very needed in this. That is vitamin B9. Folic acid is found in green leafy vegetables. Folic acid, you find folic acid in cabbage. Okay, you find folic acid in beans. Folic acid is found in avocado. You find it in eggs. You find it in beef. You find it in flax seeds. Okay, so folic acid can also go in red meat. So please, let's get folic acid on board for preconception care. Okay, so as we talk about folic acid works hand in hand with vitamin B12. These are two ingredients that are needed in DNA synthesis, cell division, cell replication. So you also get vitamin B12 from milk. You can get vitamin B12 from yogurt. You get vitamin B12 from eggs, because cell division is going to take place, cell replication is going to take place. So as we prepare to conceive, we better have this ingredient in our bodies. And we also need iron. Iron is needed in formation of blood, because you remember whatever we are developing inside there. That baby is going to need oxygen transported to it. And hope we all remember, or let's remind ourselves that the fetus, the baby inside the mother, okay, it makes whatever it makes, its body tissues, whatever, the nerves, the hormones the baby is going to have, it makes its own, but what it uses to make its own are nutrients from the mother. The baby doesn't share blood with the mother. The mother's blood does not mix with the baby's blood in any way. The baby extracts nutrients from the mother. Actually, the baby acts as a parasite inside the mother. That is why on many occasions we have seen a mother who is really, malnourished, a mother who is wasted, and we deliver a baby that is 3.5, very healthy, okay? That is by chance sometimes. So, but what I'm saying is that a baby is a parasite in the mother. It extracts whatever it needs, and then it forms its own, okay? So, iron is going to be needed for formation of blood. We shall need, the red blood cells to transport oxygen, because during pregnancy, the woman's blood volume, whoever is carrying a pregnancy, their blood volume is increased by almost 45 to 50%. There is an increase of 45 to 50% of blood volume. For example, as an adult, if you have, because you usually have between 5 to 7 liters of blood as an adult. So if this lady has 6 liters of blood before conception, when she conceives, when you conceive, now you're going to add a volume of 50% of what you previously had. That means if you had 6 liters of blood, now you're adding on to, you're going to have an increment of 3 liters more. So someone who had 6 liters of blood previously, you're now holding 9 liters of blood. So we need blood formation for so many other reasons, okay? For the formation of the baby inside there, transportation, the body needs tissues, some body tissues, some muscles grow, larger, longer, others grow, we have hypertrophy and hyperplasia, so we need iron. So we can get iron. Where do we get iron from? We get an iron from the red meat here. You can get iron from liver, from fish, from legumes, from poultry. Okay, we get iron from all this. And then we need zinc. Zinc is very important. Zinc is important in egg development. Zinc is important in ovulation. We really need, the body needs zinc as we prepare for conception. And where can we get zinc? You can get zinc from pumpkin, has very good zinc. You can get it from pumpkin, you can get it from pumpkin seeds. They are prepared, they are there in the supermarkets. Get organic seeds. So we get zinc from pumpkin seeds, from pumpkin leaves. You can get zinc from meat. You can get zinc from nuts, so that you have you have good egg development, you have ovulation, and general boosting of immunity. Before you conceive, you've got to, at least you should ensure that your body has immunity, okay? Because especially in the first trimester, there are disturbances. So if your body doesn't have, your immunity is not boosted, the first trimester is going to be, you're going to have encounter a lot of issues in the first trimester. And what is the first trimester anyway? Okay, trimester is these 9 months of pregnancy. We divide them into 3. The first 3, the next 3, and the last 3. So each of the 3s is a trimester. So the first 3 months is the first trimester I'm talking about, because we said on this channel we are understanding everything and we are simplifying issues. And then omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are also needed in our nutrition as we prepare for conception. Omega-3 is going to aid in the brain and eye development of the baby. Omega-3 aids in hormonal balance. With hormonal imbalances, you may fail to conceive. So omega-3 aids in hormonal balancing. Omega-3 aids in fertility, general fertility generally. So we need omega-3 And omega-3, we can get omega-3 from flax seeds, from chia seeds, from fish. From fish, we have tilapia here, fatty fish. Make sure that the fish you're eating, the fish you're having, is not heavy with mercury, okay? There's some fish that comes from places that are heavy with mercury. As long as the fish has no mercury, okay? We have our tilapia here. We have where I come from. We have very good Nile perch. So with omega-3 fatty acids. So try to, interest yourself. Actually, not even interest yourself. It is now like you take it as a prerequisite. You need omega-3 fatty acids as you prepare for conception. And calcium. We need to have enough calcium before you conceive. First of all, you as a woman, you as the mother, your bones need to be strong for the pregnancy, and also the developing fetus need to have bones that will eventually be ossified and get strong. So we need calcium in the body before we conceive. And this calcium is going to help in the bone, in the teeth formation. Calcium is going to aid in muscle functioning, in nerve signaling. Where do we get calcium from? You get calcium from milk. You get calcium from some fish. And, you get calcium from eggshells. And calcium works hand in hand with vitamin D. You need vitamin D for absorption of calcium. And COVID taught us where we initially you can get ready vitamin D is sunlight. But you can still get vitamin D from fatty fish. You can still get vitamin D from eggs. So let's also take in calcium and vitamin D as we prepare for conception. Yes, and then we also the body needs magnesium. We are looking at ingredients the body needs as we prepare to conceive. We need magnesium. Magnesium aids in muscle functioning. It reduces risk of conditions like preeclampsia and preterm labor. Okay, so we really need the body to stabilize. Your blood pressures don't have to go out of hand, and if you are to manage, if you are to keep them within limits, the body really needs magnesium. You can get magnesium from green leaf vegetables. You can get magnesium from grains. So you really need magnesium wherever you can get magnesium. Your body needs magnesium so that you don't encounter, especially the high blood pressures that sometimes culminated to preeclampsia and eclampsia, and then eventually end up with things like kidney failures, and yet you even lost your babies. So prepare the body to conceive, prepare the body with magnesium too for preconception care. Yes, and as we talk about all those that we have talked about, we really need, at the end of the day, you need a balanced diet. And we need proteins, because we know a human being is a proteinous structure. All your body tissues are made up of proteins. Your hormones are proteins. Okay, whatever you need in the body, the blood cells, everything is made up of proteins. So you really need proteins. And for body tissues, you need extra proteins, because you're now having either one person or two people or three other persons developing within you, and these three people are proteinous structures that have to extract proteins from the mother so that they also form their own proteinous structures. So we need proteins from wherever you can get the proteins. From the beans, we can get the proteins from the fish, from the beef. You need proteins. Even some vegetables have proteins. So we need proteins. We need carbohydrates. You need to be energetic enough to carry your pregnancy, my dear. And even to prepare for labor, you need energy to labor. Okay, so as you prepare for that labor, as you prepare for puerperium, pregnancy, labor, and puerperium are not for the weak. Okay, so we really need carbohydrates. You need carbohydrates from the, where we can get the carbohydrates. Even some green vegetables have carbohydrates in them. You can get the carbohydrates from the whole grains. So we need the proteins and also the carbohydrates. And lastly, we cannot talk about what we should eat and leave out what we shouldn't. There are some things that we sincerely need to kick out of our diets as we prepare to conceive. Okay? As far as coffee is concerned, caffeine, you may not take it out completely, but reduce. You can take around 200 milligrams, that is like 1 cup a day, 1 English cup a day. For us here, we have bigger cups. You can have 1 English cup of coffee. Reduce or stop taking processed foods. You can do away with alcohol, do away with smoking. We can leave all this as we prepare for conception. Then on top of that, of what you have to take and what you have to kick out of the diet, please add these 2. 1, exercises. Make the body active. A sluggish body may fail to conceive. So do some exercises, keep within limit. If you're too thin or too fat, obese, you may fail to conceive. Both extremities are not good for conception, okay? And then we need quality sleep. It is advised to sleep, in the dark. Try to take off the lights and let the brain rest, okay, as we prepare for conception. The body needs to work on its own. So we need quality sleep, okay? Then do something pleasurable, okay? Do something pleasurable. If you can't play music, play music. Ensure you're stress-free. Go away from environments that are stressful to you, okay? And I would advise, let there be, show some love. You're really striving to conceive, but there is no love between the two. That stress alone might hinder conception, okay? So show one another love, take someone out, do something pleasurable, be within company that stimulates your hormones, your good hormones. So ensure a stress-free environment. Don't stress yourself, don't think of today, I have to conceive today. You might not conceive that day. Take it. If you go to church or wherever you worship from, go and worship. Have a relaxed mind. Don't forget to visit your health team. Go and visit your midwife. Visit your obstetrician. You might need to take away some medications before you conceive. Otherwise, you might end up with congenital abnormalities. And so, thank you very much for viewing. I would wish that you comment in the comment section. Please tell me what you're going to include, what you've been missing. Tell me what you're going to kick out of your diet. And you may also tell me, comment, let me find out, what would you like to hear from your midwife next time. Thank you very much. God bless you.